I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hello. A little bit late this afternoon. We were just trying to get everything absolutely set up. But welcome to the Iga Swiatek AZARENKA matchup. I think it's their third matchup of their careers. AZARENKA's got an early break. 15 all in the clay. Who are your predictions for today? Who is going to win it? Is it going to be the number one Swiatek, or what has our double Grand Slam winner AZARENKA got up her sleeve? Swiatek serves out wide. AZARENKA returns long. Swiatek 30-15. Got my headphones on so I can hear the commentary today, so I can hear what's going on. Sometimes we're watching the stream, can't quite see what a dispute or something was about. Jean, hey to you. Hope everything's well. Swiatek serves out wide. Great return from AZARENKA. Right at Swiatek's feet, who hits it wide. And it's 30 all. Always a bit of a nervy point, I think, 30 all. Just one more point needed to take yourself to a game point. We always think of the 40-30s as being pressure, but I think the 30 alls is the forgotten pressure point. Serves down the middle. It's a let. Eve, that's going to be a long afternoon for us on this match if that goes to 3 sets. First serve again. Goes to the body. Trading backhand to backhand. Slice from AZARENKA. Down the line from Swiatek. Keeping AZARENKA in the forehand corner. Tries to do one of those squash shots back. Can't quite do it. 40-30 to Swiatek. This will calm the nerves if she can get this one on the board. With her pinky, aqua, camouflagey sort of dress thing from Asics. It's my footwear brand, Asics. Swiatek serves out wide. AZARENKA can't get to... Oh, no, they're just looking at the mark. No, it's called out. So it looked like a great serve out wide. So it's the second serve. 40-30 to the Polish lady. Swiatek serving again. Second serve. AZARENKA will attack this. Lost my feed. There we go. So just lost my feed there. Sorry about that, but it's juice. Swiatek sort of favouring the body serve so far from the juice side. Went for another body serve, but hits the top of the net. Now this is where AZARENKA's at her best. Really aggressive attack in the second serve return. What have we got? Serves down the middle, hits a let. Very nervy for Swiatek. Second serve, probably to the backhand, probably to the body. One of those two rather than the forehand. Let's see what she's got. Here it comes. Second serve. Oh, another let. At my club, you get 3 lets in a row. You get the point. Juice, second serve. Down the middle, AZARENKA returns. And Swiatek, from the centre of the court, backhand to the forehand side, takes control. Advantage Swiatek. Jean, she is a great returner. Able to channel her aggression on second serves. But what is this upset you're saying? AZARENKA? So backhand trading, backhand to backhand. Is Swiatek changing direction? There she goes. Loopy forehand from AZARENKA. and SWIATEK overhits it. So SWIATEK, almost a Novak Djokovic-like tactic of trading backhands cross-court until she spots an opportunity to change the direction. Very hard shot to do. But Azarenka had the measure of it. SWIATEK makes the mistake. Back to deuce. I feel it's a key game already so early in the set, but feels that way. Serves out wide. Azarenka forehand to forehand trading. Azarenka pushed out wide, slides. SWIATEK tries to change the direction, hitting it down the line to the backhand a little bit wide. And it's now break point. It's now break point. So Azarenka keeps her cool here. She'll have a 3-love lead against the world number 1. SWIATEK serves out wide. Azarenka returns on the backhand. It's backhand to backhand trading. SWIATEK hits it a little bit long. I think it was called long. Azarenka's looking at it. I think she's not sure if it was long or not. It's touching. So overrules. Ball's called in. Azarenka's got a wry smile on her face. Dusts the red clay away. And it's back to deuce. You could see it got a bit of a funny bounce off the line. These lines are actually some sort of tape that's nailed into the court, and it does bounce funny off them. Looks like a second serve here for SWIATEK at deuce. Very nervy early stages trying to hold on to the serve. Serves to the body, backhand return, flies wide. Advantage to SWIATEK. It's about the 15th time of asking of trying to get her first service game on the board. Advantage SWIATEK, love 2 down. Serves to the body. Serves to the body. Really a nothing return back from Azarenka, but SWIATEK overhits it. That's probably the pattern of play at the moment. She's overhitting a lot. Deuce. SWIATEK serving again to try and take an advantage. Aiming to serve to the body, hits the net. Azarenka, great returner, going to be aggressive here, isn't she? It's going to be aggressive. Serves down the middle. Azarenka backhand return. I thought SWIATEK hit that bit long, but it was just in. She's attacking the Azarenka forehand, who's just squash shotting these back. Now it's backhand to backhand. SWIATEK slices. Azarenka comes in. Backhands down the line. Brilliant. Brilliant play. I mean, she's a tall lady, Azarenka. It's hard to move on clay. Moves in very nicely to the net. Hits the backhand down the line. And if anyone's listened to me before, they know that I'm a big advocate of coming to the net. You win a high percentage of your points at the net. Break point, Azarenka. Serves the body, backhand return. SWIATEK hits it wide. SWIATEK hits it wide. It's looking to me like we got a bit of Viktoria.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Joseph, couldn't agree more. You win a much higher percentage of your points from the net. I don't think we teach it enough. For us, when we get our little 5, 6, 7-year-olds at the club, first thing we teach them is playing at the net. So they get very comfortable. In fact, all beginners, we begin with volleys. So I wish more people did it because it's a brilliant game to watch. The saddest button in the stream. What is the saddest button in the stream, Gene? What is it? You tell us. and we'll get the committee to look and seeing if we can overhaul it. Yeah, I'd agree, Carlton. She's a little bit off form today. Hitting them a little bit wide, a little bit long. 3 sets to love. Sorry, 3 games to love. That's it's not an insurmountable lead, but you're thinking that Swiatek's mind might already be on the second set at this point. What do I know? You don't like the Azarenka one, Gene? Is that the one you don't like? Is that the one you don't like? Oh dear. Let me know. We'll see if we can change it. Don't know, but Azarenka's a tough opponent. I think they're 1-1 in the head-to-head, although Azarenka's win was a couple of years ago on hard courts. But let's see. Here we go. Azarenka serving. But she placed it up, takes another go at the throw, placed it up. A little bit long. It was to the body of Swiatek. So ready to serve again. Swiatek takes it on the forehand, but overcooks it to the right-hand side. So, yeah, really aggressive on the return. Not that far back from the baseline. Swiatek really attacked it, but just overcooked it. So Azarenka, 15 love up. Serving to the ad side. Serves down the middle. Forehand from Swiatek. Forehand from Swiatek. Azarenka backhands it back a little bit too long. 15-all. Lexi, good afternoon. You are not wrong. Azarenka tries to serve out wide, a little bit wide though. Second serve, Swiatek's going to go for it. I think she just needs to take a bit of aggression off and get a few more balls into play. Let's see. Azarenka serves to the backhand of Swiatek. They're trading. Azarenka hits it in the net. So I think I didn't see the first games, but the scoring system in tennis is brutal because these have been going to juice, and however, Swiatek find herself 3 love down with her skirt tucked in slightly on the side. I always find this a bit weird. Azarenka serves. It's the second serve. Here we go. Second serve to the Swiatek forehand, who whacks it down the line. Azarenka can't get to it. Always find it a bit strange when they've got these beautiful outfits. The clothing companies must have spent a fortune in designing them to be optimum for tennis, and then people kind of tuck the skirt in. Is it that the little ball holder isn't good enough? They don't feel confident in it? Looks a little bit weird. 40-15. Trading from the baseline. Backhand to Azarenka's forehand, and Swiatek breaks. Swiatek breaks back.
I'm eager when I meet ya. I'm a beat ya, gonna beat ya. I'm eager, gonna beat ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
Who doesn't love that little eager ditty? Brilliant. 3-1. Vamos. It's incredible. They have the same word in Spanish. So Swiatek trying to consolidate that break. Second serve down the middle onto the Azarenka backhand. Tried to be aggressive, but hit it a little bit too wide. I always think these second serve returns, you don't have to go a million miles an hour. You just need to be moving the opponent a little bit, get them moving right off the bat. Swiatek 15 love up, which she serves to the body. Serves to the backhand. They're trading backhand to Azarenka forehand. Backhand to backhand now. And Swiatek's backhand hits the net, and you can see a little bit of frustration from her. She waves the arms, a little bit frustrated, not quite working for her. I like to think that she's actually quite a controlled player, managing herself. But she's having a challenge on her service games and they're really going the distance. She's played 3 times as many points on the service games as AZARENKA has. Forehand to forehand. AZARENKA hits it down the line. What has happened to my screen? My screen keeps disappearing. Sorry, everyone, my screen keeps disappearing at an inopportune moment. I think that's because my phone's going. So I'll switch my phone off in a second so it doesn't switch the phone off. But SWIATEK takes the lead, 30-15. I think she's had the lead in most of her service games. But she's struggling a little bit with people in the crowd not sitting down yet. And in her line of sight, it can be quite distracting. SWIATEK to serve, 30-15. Serves out wide, but it's not wide enough. Straight to AZARENKA backhand. AZARENKA hits the backhand down the line. SWIATEK under pressure. SWIATEK moving. AZARENKA comes to the net. Drop shot, but a little bit too long. AZARENKA covers the net. Brilliant. Brilliant. So AZARENKA came to the net, drop shotted it right to the forehand corner. I thought it was a little bit too long. SWIATEK got it back, but she was so much under pressure that AZARENKA, with her long reach, took the next shot at the net and drop volleyed it. You win a much higher percentage of your points at the net, 60-70% at the net, about 50% at the baseline. It's an amazing stat. SWIATEK serving at 30 all. Takes a second bite at the ball toss. Tries to serve down the middle. AZARENKA's returning looks pretty easy today. I don't quite think SWIATEK's got the placement of the serve quite right. Here we go. Second serve, 30 all. Pressure point. To the backhand of AZARENKA, who whacks it back down the line. And Iga overhits it. I'd say if you're to sum this match up at this point, is Iga Swiatek overhitting too many of the ground strokes. Now finds herself break point down. Break point down. What are we going to do? Do we want that AZARENKA ditty? Don't think Jean wants that. Jean doesn't want that. 30-40. Serves to the body. Moonball back from AZARENKA. Trading forehand to forehand. Swiatek gets a little sight at hitting the inside out forehand. AZARENKA doesn't move. Back to juice. God, how long has this been on so far? This is a very attritional game. Every match I commentate on here is an attritional game and goes to 3 sets. I put my money on 3 sets for this one then. Swiatek hits the net when trying to go out wide. AZARENKA's got the measure of these second serve returns. What's she going to do on it? Swiatek serves to the backhand of AZARENKA. They're trading backhand to backhand now. And AZARENKA overhits that backhand return. Not the backhand return, it was about the return +3. So Swiatek nudges ahead. Advantage. Does that count for anything in the Swiatek service game though? So Swiatek serving. Backhand to backhand trading. AZARENKA moonballs to give herself time to get back in. The AZARENKA moonball to give herself time to get back in meant that Swiatek could go for it, but she overcooked it. Overcooked the inside out forehand. We're back to juice. She had the chance, didn't take it. Great tactics from AZARENKA. Swiatek's sweating a little bit under this sun. It's warm out there. Juice, ready to serve. Hits the top of the net. The force of the ball takes it past the baseline. It was hit that hard. Jean, thank you so much. Swiatek serves. Bit of a chip return. Not a chip, but a sort of slice forehand return from Azarenka that didn't work, hit the net. SWIATEK advantage again. If she had £1 for every advantage she'd have in this match, she'd be even more wealthier than she already is. And she's very wealthy. Right, SWIATEK serving advantage. First serve. Again, has a second go at the toss. It's not quite working for her today. Tries to serve down the middle, a few inches wide. Almost hits the line judge. Wearing a very grey, boring Jota outfit. Ugh, Joma. Here we go. Second serve, advantage. Serves to the backhand. Azarenka attacks. They're now forehand to forehand trading. Except SWIATEK hits an inside-out forehand of sorts to the backhand corner. Takes the point, takes the game. She is at the moment, but I feel that she's making a few less now. She was overcooking them and she's reined that in. She's making them on the really big shots, making the errors, but on the more routine ones, I think she's just improved that a little bit. She's looking a little bit better. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Right. I don't know everyone here, so can everyone just give me a shout out and let me know where they are? Where are they? I'm in Croxley Green near London. Where are you all from? Lexi, are you from Norway in the Philippines? Am I right? Did I remember that right? Here we go. We got 36 likes. 36 likes. That's a good start. Can we get to 50 likes? Can you give us a like on the YouTube channel? Can we get to 50 likes? Cape Town, South Africa. Oh, when I was in software, Gene, I used to come to Cape Town all the time. The waterfront. I bought myself a lovely dining table from the waterfront, made from those railway sleepers. Used to eat at the Atlantic Hotel. That's when it was about 17 rand to a pound. Wow, Carlton, Brisbane. What is that? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to you. Cheeky monkey, Joseph. Here we go. Azarenka under pressure. Forehand to forehand trading. Now backhand to backhand trading. SWIATEK defending. Azarenka was about to just scoop that back in play, but SWIATEK hits it a little bit too long. Hits it a little bit too long. Azarenka goes 15 love up. So from 3 love, Azarenka, it's back to 3-2. 3-2. Let me have a think about this one, Guy. I'll come back to you. Azarenka, second serve. Bounces it 5 or 6 times. Here we go. Hasn't quite got... From this end of the stadium, they're struggling a bit with the toss. It's a very high toss from Azarenka. SWIATEK hits a beautiful backhand winner. It's a very high toss. I don't really like the high toss. I think when you toss it high, there's more margin for error, especially if there's a little bit of wind. You've got to get your timing dead right on those high tosses. Azarenka backhand. Azarenka forehand to the backhand side. SWIATEK. That backhand cross court from SWIATEK must have been a yard out. It was a long way out. Right. I haven't got my Google Maps with me. So where is Boriken? I want to know where that is. I've never heard of that. Where is it? Let us know where that is. Well, if you can't laugh, what have you got, Joseph? If you can't laugh, what have you got? 30-15, Azarenka serving. High ball toss again. Tries to serve out wide. A little bit too wide. 30-15. Second serve. In the net. 30 all. 30 all. Could this be a door opening for Iga? Needs a first serve here, Azarenka. Gets first serve in wide to SWIATEK, but hits it a little bit too long. Hit it straight back to Azarenka, a little bit too long. 40-30 Azarenka. God, I'm almost hoping SWIATEK wins because I don't want to upset Jean with the Azarenka jingle. I don't want to upset her. Serves to the SWIATEK forehand. Azarenka overcooks the forehand to the backhand side. If anything, most of the errors are these hitting them too long. It's not in the net. They're hitting them too long. And it's juice. Juice. What do you say, everyone? Is SWIATEK going to break her and take it to 3-all? Azarenka looks a little blustery out there. Those high ball tosses are set to a bit of wind. And this is the second time she needs to place it up. Up it goes. Serves out wide. Backhand to backhand trading at the baseline. Who's going to change direction first? SWIATEK changes direction down the line, gets length just right. Azarenka can't get there. Advantage SWIATEK. Advantage SWIATEK. (3-2) 3-2 advantage SWIATEK. 2-3 advantage SWIATEK. 3-2 advantage SWIATEK. Break point anyway. Azarenka with a tucked in green skirt. Bounces it 5-6 times. High placement, serves. A little bit long. Little bit long. Three games all. Well, I think it could well be the Iga Express now. What has Azarenka got? She's got plenty of experience. Plenty of experience. Don't worry, I like Azarenka. What a match, Carlton. Yeah, it's on a knife edge. SWIATEK overcooks the backhand. So at 3-all, she's loved 15. That was a great stat they showed a bit earlier, how she served 32 points. She's played 32 points on her serve and only 11 on the Azarenka, showing that her service games are really a lot more involved. Backhand to backhand trading. SWIATEK comes into the net. Guess what? Comes into the net, hits it backhand down the line, wins the point. I think in tennis, it doesn't mean you should just come into the net at every opportunity. What you should do is make sure that you're competent at the net and then find the opportunities to come in. And that will reap rewards. Jean, I have missed your question about Zverev. Let me have a look back through there. So first serve in the net from SWIATEK at 15-all. Here comes the second serve. I found your question, Jean. I'll come back to it. Serves to the backhand. Backhand to backhand trading. Azarenka changes direction. Backhand down the line. 30-15 Azarenka. Yeah, Jean, listen, I think these high ball tosses are a real problem. You only need to be slightly out on the toss, and by the time it's come back down, it's quite a way out. Very hard to be consistent. I'm not necessarily a big fan. I'm a fan of the old Dolgopolov serve, where he's served when the ball was pretty much at its apex. Azarenka backhand return at 15-30 down. They're trading, moving Azarenka from side to side. SWIATEK comes in a little bit, mid-court, hits the ball, cross-court forehand. Azarenka nowhere near it. It's 30-all. 30-all. Do you remember Dolgopolov? It was great. Very entertaining player. Hit the ball before it got to the top of its throw. Very hard for people to judge. Would take people about a set or so. He'd normally win a first set and then people get the measure of his serve. Hello, May. Welcome on board. SWIATEK serving at 30-all. Wrong foot's Azarenka. Hits it back behind her onto the forehand side. Jacob. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you might be. So, 40-30. Chance for SWIATEK to take a lead for the first time this match, I think. Unless she was in the lead in her service game in the first service game. 3 games all, 40-30. Second serve SWIATEK. Wouldn't expect Azarenka to back down on this return. I expect her to backhand it down the line. And she backhands it down the line, wins the point. Juice. Yeah, and the umpire makes an announcement about switching off the phones. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about the changeover. So serves a little bit long. Yeah, the umpire telling people to sit down. Yeah, it's really disrespectful. Just stop moving when these players are trying to play. SWIATEK serving at deuce to the Azarenka backhand, who hits it backhand cross court. SWIATEK couldn't even move. Now Azarenka is superb with her returning from the backhand. Normally you'd want to hit to the weaker side, assuming that's the backhand. It's not really the case on Azarenka. Beautiful backhand. Takes the advantage. Will she break SWIATEK here? First serve is a fault, and SWIATEK blasts the ball away. She's not happy with that. She's a little bit frustrated, not having it all her own way here. World number 1. Second serve. Aggressive backhand return from Azarenka. Backhand to backhand. Azarenka tried to take a wide, hit the net. I was expecting it to change direction. Didn't change direction. Back to parity, back to juice. 3 games all. Juice can't get closer. And this 7th game of the set is always a crucial game, isn't it? Always a crucial game. Azarenka praying to her racket. If only that had gone in. But it didn't. It's juice. Eager to serve. Again, doesn't quite get the toss right. Second chance placing it. Serves down the middle. Ace. 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 Where's my ace video? Have I got an ace video? I haven't got an ace video. Advantage SWIATEK. 3 games all. Will it be as simple as her closing this one out? Let's have a quick look. Serves down the middle. Azarenka moonballs it. SWIATEK, she caught the line? No, it was called out. Just missed it. That was a lot closer than previous misses. But a miss is a miss. It's back to juice. Has really had to fight for her service games in this set. Juice 3-all. SWIATEK first serve. Serves to the backhand. Kind of chippy, slicey forehand back from SWIATEK. They're backhand to backhand trading. Now on the SWIATEK forehand. Hits it a little bit long, giving the advantage to Azarenka. And SWIATEK is like this. She's clearly getting a little bit frustrated here, not having it her own way. She knows how important this game is. She knows how important it is. We know how important it is. Serves into the net. Second serve. Advantage down. SWIATEK. Takes some nerves to go for this serve. Serves to the AZARENKA backhand. Backhand to backhand trading. SWIATEK tries to go down the line. AZARENKA keeps it down the line on the forehand. AZARENKA goes backhand down the line. AZARENKA off the court. SWIATEK trying to hit it to the backhand side. She's got AZARENKA moving side to side. Eventually, AZARENKA goes a little bit long. But fantastic tactics from SWIATEK, just moving your opponent side to side. May, I believe we have some insurance for lost productivity. So, you know, send a claim into Game to Love that, you know, we've distracted you so much because we're such a great channel. And we'll send you a nice reply. How about that? We'll send you a nice reply. Give us a like if you can, May. Give us a like. So back to Juice. AZARENKA inside the court trying to take the return. Very aggressive. And that can be enough to put a player off when you see someone shift their position, come in. It makes you want to hit it hard to take advantage of the fact they've come in close. But it didn't work. And that tactic worked for AZARENKA. So AZARENKA's now breakpoint advantage, 3 games all. What's SWIATEK got here? It's been under pressure the whole match so far, which has been on for how long? We've been on for an hour or so already. Feels like an hour. SWIATEK serves, hits the net. Second serve, break point down. She'll probably take a bit off the serve. AZARENKA will be going to attack this one. Attacks on the backhand. SWIATEK, brilliant. So that wasn't really aggressive enough return from AZARENKA. Didn't get to the feet of SWIATEK. SWIATEK picked it up nicely on the forehand, hit it back to the forehand corner, and levels again. Can someone tell me how many juices we've had in this game? Because it feels like quite a lot. Must be about 5 juices already, isn't it? So SWIATEK serving. AZARENKA got us body in a little bit of a muddle. Now they're backhand to backhand trading. SWIATEK changes direction. So SWIATEK is moving AZARENKA around quite nicely. And SWIATEK is defending, AZARENKA is defending great until she hits it out. But there was a stat just there where SWIATEK saved 8 out of 10 break points. I mean, she is really under pressure. And this is the mark of a world number 1, that she's somehow finding a way to stay competitive. 55 points played on the SWIATEK serve, 19 on the AZARENKA. It's 3 times as many points she's having to play to try and win her games. She's serving here. Juice. No, it's advantage SWIATEK, beg your pardon. AZARENKA mid-court. SWIATEK tries to chip it back. AZARENKA comes in with a bit of a volley. So that was great play from AZARENKA. Wasn't pretty stuff, but just coming into the net. Chipped it. Drew the mistake from SWIATEK. Back to Juice. Back to Juice. And with the skirt tucked up a little bit, the green skirt tucked up a little bit from AZARENKA, you can see the tan lines. You can see the trademark of a tennis player or a tennis coach. Tan lines. SWIATEK backhand return. Sorry. AZARENKA backhand return. And SWIATEK hits the shot back to the forehand corner. AZARENKA can't move. Advantage SWIATEK for about the 50th time in this game. So still don't know which way this is going to go. SWIATEK serving, advantage 3-all. To the AZARENKA backhand, right to SWIATEK's feet. AZARENKA in control, moving SWIATEK to the backhand corner. Now hits a moon ball. SWIATEK on the attack. AZARENKA defending. SWIATEK inside out forehands. AZARENKA backhands. Backhand trading to each other. AZARENKA changes direction. And then SWIATEK hits it in the net. That was a great play from AZARENKA. No, she was under a bit of pressure there from SWIATEK, but the backhand is rock solid. And as I've said before, most points are won by people making an error. SWIATEK made the error. SWIATEK hit it in the net. And the body language is a bit disappointed with herself. No racket throwing, no screaming, just a little disappointed with herself. AZARENKA receiving. SWIATEK about to serve. Deuce. 3-all. Serves out wide, a little bit too wide. AZARENKA right on the baseline. Right on the baseline, ready to attack this. SWIATEK's second serve hits the net. Notice how AZARENKA's body is angled towards the player. Very often at club level, when we're receiving, we're facing straight down the court when we should be oriented to face the opposing player. As SWIATEK second serve. AZARENKA backhand return. She's taking control of the point, moving SWIATEK, who in return just hits a forehand down the line. I don't think AZARENKA was expecting it. Advantage SWIATEK. Have I said that before? I've said that before. So what feels like the 15th or 16th time of asking, SWIATEK has the chance to serve it out. Is it a tight game? Is the Pope Catholic? It's a tight game. Thank you, May. Serve down the middle. Trading forehand to SWIATEK's backhand. Now AZARENKA backhand to SWIATEK forehand. And SWIATEK hits the corner. Manages to hold on. Manages to hold on. Where are we? Yes, let's hit that like button. Where are we up to in the likes? Show us some love. We need some love. We need some love. We're at 55 likes. I've never had 100 likes. I'd love to get 100 likes. Please, everyone, can we get 100 likes today? If you like it, of course. So I said that I'd talk in the changeover about phones. So a good friend of mine, former player, Elena Baltacha, who unfortunately passed away some years ago. I remember talking to her about Sharapova's screaming on court. And she said, actually, I'm not put off by Sharapova's screaming. What puts me off more is when someone's phone rings in the middle of a point. So these players are conditioned to dealing with the grunts and the noises. And some of them are really noisy, like Larsha de Brito a few years ago. Awful. But it's the noises and the disturbances in the crowd that can really put someone off when they're really trying to focus. And you look at them focusing at the changeover, sitting down, trying to work out what's working, what's not working, what they need to do. Focus is everything. Trying to stay in the present. Yeah, and it hasn't been easy turning it around. All of her service games have gone to multiple deuces. So, that's why she's world number one. She doesn't give up. She gets the results in the end. She knows how to grind through. And she's doing well. But she's up against another quality fighter. So we've got, a fantastic matchup here. Gary, it looks like you're right. She is giving her a bit of a challenge. And this is what we want to see. We don't want to see 6-1, 6-2s. We want to see competitive tennis. We want to see something that we don't quite know where it's going to go. AZARENKA serving from 3-love up, finding herself 4-3 down to the world number one in her camouflage pink and green Asics. To the SWIATEK forehand, to the SWIATEK backhand. They're trading from the middle of the baseline, trying to find an angle. AZARENKA finds an angle, and now SWIATEK finds an angle. So when they're trading baseline to baseline from the middle, they're trying to not give each other an angle that can hurt them. But the moment one of them tries to move the other one wide, then they get the angle. So unless you get that first shot moving the person out wide perfect, normally comes back with interest in terms of angle and moving you off the court. Love 15. Tries to serve out wide Azarenka. Doesn't quite succeed. Second serve. Here comes the high ball toss again. Serves to the body. Backhand to backhand. Now forehand a bit down the line. SWIATEK defending. Azarenka coming in. But yeah, made a bit of an error with that. Love 30. So from 3-love up, SWIATEK all sorts of problems on her serve. From 3-love up Azarenka and causing SWIATEK all sorts of problems. Azarenka now finds herself 4-3 down, 30-love down, not happy with her racket. And she's having to give the racket to her coach to try and undo the little dampener, which is a ribbon or a rubber or something to try and, yeah, it's like a rubber band tied up to take that rubber band off. So not quite sure what the problem is here. Azarenka is fiddling with the racket. She didn't like the rubber band that was on it as a dampener. She's got some other rubber band on it as a dampener. And you can see how even the slightest of things can get under people's skin here. These players are perfectionists, want it a particular way. So let's see if this little sort of blue aqua-coloured rubber band makes all the difference for her. Love 30 down. What's she got? Serves down the tee, backhand return. Backhand return from SWIATEK, but there was a let called. I don't think SWIATEK heard it. And clearly a little bit upset that Azarenka's drop shot into the net doesn't count because there was a let. Azarenka serves again to the backhand. SWIATEK backhand return. SWIATEK defending beautifully on the backhand, hitting it to the Azarenka backhand. Now changes direction to the forehand. It's classic SWIATEK, isn't it? 2 or 3 backhands in a row and then changes direction. Straight out of the Novak Djokovic playbook. Very effective. And when these balls are coming to you at 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, to change direction takes a lot of practice. I'm not doing all the matches today, May. So in a couple of hours, I have to leave because I have a mini red tennis group. Then I teach a little half Taiwanese, half Albanian boy. Then I've got a Hungarian lady for her lesson. So that's my tennis sessions I'm teaching tonight. So what's happening here? 40-15. Oh dear. So Azarenka is, I think she dropped the F-bomb there at a man who was walking around trying to get into his seat. He clearly didn't realize that the umpire was telling him to sit down, completely unaware, walking around. What an idiot. So Azarenka serves into the net. This has gotten under her skin a little bit. Yeah, so she ended up double faulting this. Yeah, so what exactly happened there? So, well, Azarenka was about to serve. A member of the audience behind her was just walking around trying to find the seat. And the umpire told him to sit down, but he didn't hear him and just kept walking around. And that was enough to irritate Azarenka, and then she double faulted. So that's the impact these people can have. Azarenka's frustrated with him, started shouting at him. She's now smacked the racket on the ground. Yeah, so a little bit of fragility here as the score's at 5-3. You know, that could well have cost Azarenka the set, could well have cost Azarenka the match. So let's see if that's if she boils over a little bit later, if she loses this set. SWIATEK serves to the Azarenka backhand. Great return from Azarenka. Backhand down the line. SWIATEK under pressure. Azarenka comes to the net. Little bit of a smash. Not a full-blooded smash, but just enough to get SWIATEK to almost feed the ball back to her so she can volley to the other side. Beautiful net play from AZARENKA, and she needed that to get that last point that cost her the game out of her system. Iga serves into the nets. Second serve, lock 15 down. And now the guy's on the phone behind AZARENKA. Just get off the phone, enjoy the match. AZARENKA, backhand return, hits it a bit long. So this spectator is positioned exactly in the middle of the court, behind the baseline. The first person there, just on the phone, chatting away. It's so disrespectful. You're here at a top quality tennis match. Watch the match, get off the phone. That's what I say. SWIATEK serves to the body of AZARENKA, who can't really get her feet out the way, hits it into the net. She's 30-15 down. I think we'll see some frustration being let loose from AZARENKA if she loses this game. SWIATEK 30-15, 5-3 up. AZARENKA backhand return pushes SWIATEK back. As SWIATEK tries to recover her position, the ball comes flying back into the backhand corner. 30-all. 30-all. Great play from AZARENKA. Just knew exactly what she was doing. Had it all planned out in her mind. Sets herself up. Green v green, the camouflage green of Iga against the green and white of AZARENKA. Serves the AZARENKA forehand. AZARENKA now backhand. Overcooks it though. 30-40. Getting frustrated with herself now. Getting frustrated with herself. (40-30). Set point. So AZARENKA comes to the net, does a little drop volley. So AZARENKA had SWIATEK off the court, deep on the backhand side, stole in on one of her floaty returns, stole into the net, and beautiful little drop volley inside the service box on the forehand side. What do we say about winning points from the net? It's the place to be. If in doubt, come forwards. Brings it back to juice. Story of this match, serving wise for SWIATEK. Really struggling to close out her serves easily. Backhand chip from AZARENKA. Backhand down the line from Iga Swiatek. I would love to see a stat. Has anyone out there got a stat of what shot it is from Iga Swiatek that wins the point? Are there any stats as to what shot it is that wins the point? Because I would wager that more than 50%, more than 75% of her winners are down the line backhands. Serves to the net now, holding the advantage. AZARENKA will go for this. I'm sure there'll be a scream if she loses this point. Aggressive backhand to backhand trading. Forehand from AZARENKA. It's now forehand trading. AZARENKA was bum close to the ground trying to return that back. So great power from AZARENKA. Bravery when it's set point down. Swiatek lost her balance. Back to juice. Crucial match. Crucial game. Crucial game. So great serve from Swiatek. AZARENKA hits it out. As we've seen, advantage doesn't mean anything here. These go on quite a few juices and advantages, but it's her third set point. We should take it this time. Serves into the net. Second serve to the Azarenka backhand. They're backhand to backhand trading. Azarenka changes direction. SWIATEK hits a forehand in the middle of the net. So she transitioned SWIATEK from hitting these ground strokes long to hitting them in the net now. Very nervy. Juice. Very nervy. What have we got? Here we go. Juice. A little bit of a breeze. 5-3. Azarenka forehand return. SWIATEK in the middle of the court. Slice backhand return from Azarenka. Recovers to the middle just as SWIATEK hits it back to the backhand. Takes the advantage for what, the fourth time? Takes the advantage for the fourth time. Serving advantage 5-3. Hits the net. Second serve. Real swinging momentum here in SWIATEK's favour. Second serve. Serves the body. Backhand return from Azarenka down the line. Levels it. I mean, SWIATEK saved 8 out of 10 break points this set. Had Azarenka been able to take just a couple of those, this set would have been done and dusted in Azarenka's favour. But great mental fortitude from SWIATEK to hold off those break points. And now it's back to Juice, trying to close out this service game to take the set. Serves out wide, Azarenka forehand return. Backhand down the line from Azarenka. Chips return from SWIATEK. Change of direction from Azarenka. Enough to give her the advantage. So this is a 11th break point of this set for Azarenka. Takes this, gets the 5-4, holds the service game 5-all. Lunch. Let's put lunch on hold. Let's see what we got here. So SWIATEK serving advantage down. Serves to the Azarenka forehand. Chip return, she hits it out, and there we go. It's a break. Where are we? Where are we? Let me go back through the comments. I missed the comments. I was so intense watching that game, but really important for Azarenka to hold on there because she was really distracted by this idiot who was walking around the seats and not realizing should have been sat down. So I can't really agree more than that. He should have just sat down and realized it was really distracting. Yeah, I thought it was a verbal obscenity. I'm sure she dropped the F-bomb, didn't she, Carlton? I'm sure she dropped the F-bomb. I could understand why, but yeah. That's what I say, Joseph. Throw them out and give us their tickets. What do you reckon? That should be the policy. Overcooked. Do you like that? What is it you like about overcooked? Is it the word? Is it the way I say it? Overcooked. God, you got me. I'm going to be saying that all day now. Yeah, absolutely agree with this. So we have a policy in my house that when we have visitors over that they put their phones on the counter. So when they're here, they're meant to be here with us, put the phones on the counter. Another thing we do, if we go out for dinner, we all lay our phones on top of each other in the table. And whoever touches their phone first pays for dinner. So all of our phones are stacked up. Whoever touches it first pays for dinner. And, well, I've had a load of free dinners for ages now. How should I pronounce it, Thomas? I'm trying my best. SWIATEK. Tell me how I should pronounce it. Otherwise, I'll just call her Iga. I am trying my best. Ooh, Azarenka got a funny bounce there. And now finds herself love 15. Well, at least someone likes it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Especially on the second serve points, Carlton. Victoria's not really won many second serve points at all this match. First serve in, forehand return from SWIATEK. Forehand to the Azarenka backhand. Now SWIATEK changes direction. Pushed out wide, squash shot return. SWIATEK coming into the court, but backs off again. So backhand to backhand trading from the baseline. Azarenka changes direction down the line. Beautiful. Lovely. 15-all. And I must say, I wouldn't say Azarenka's in my sort of top 5 or 6 female players that I like, but you know what? She's giving a great match today. She's holding herself together. She's up against the world number 1. She's giving as good as she gets. And when she's in full flow, very, very impressive player. 15-all. Serves down the middle, hits the net. 15-all. Azarenka serving, 4-5 down. In the net, hits the second serve long, trying to keep herself together. And a few tournaments ago, she left the court early. She wasn't really holding it together on court. Lots of stress in her life, it seems. So great to see her holding it together here. 15-30 down, serves out wide, chip return from SWIATEK. Azarenka tries the drop shot. SWIATEK comes in. Azarenka came in, had it covered. SWIATEK's talking to herself as she's hit it out. And to her box. 30-all. Well, they got the scores wrong there. Because the score's showing us 40-15. Score's showing us 40-15. I'm sure it's 30-all. Azarenka backhand hits the net. SWIATEK comes in. Inside out forehand. No problem. Inside out forehand. She doesn't overcook it. 30-40. 30-40. So, what's this? The 5th set point? 5th set point? 5th set point to Iga. These stats are coming through faster than the stream. Azarenka serves backhand from SWIATEK. Backhand from Azarenka in the net. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, I think, Robin, I think she's gone through a lot of stress with the conflicts and the way that Belarusian players are being perceived and approached, and the ban from Wimbledon. So it feels like she's felt a lot of stress. So really good that she's keeping it together here, especially with this idiot who was in the wrong seat or sitting in the wrong place. Joseph, I can't tell you how many saucepans I've ruined because I've left the beans to cook away there, and my wife's German, and it just gives her another excuse to tell me that us English don't know what we're doing. So I ruin saucepans with beans all the time because I overcook them. Well, we do. We have a problem. I'm not pronouncing Iga's name right. I'm not pronouncing her name right. So, yeah, Houston, we got a problem. Learn to pronounce the players' names, John T. Vega. They're both playing well. It's a high-quality match. We got a few errors. It's a high-quality match. Played in good spirits. What we want to see. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be back in a minute.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, what
is that? Oh, coconut. Nice.
I thought it was like a pina colada or something. I want Karatsev to do well.
Can Medvedev win it? I think so. The winner, for me, Naomi Osaka. I think she's going to start the year with a bang.
He's
and then there, Aslan breaks.
Well,
Alex can't believe it. Oh, my God. Djokovic into his 9th Australian Open final. He's gone for the lob. He's got a smash.
He's got it. Djokovic!
18 Grand Slams from Novak Djokovic.
He wins his 9th Australian Open title. Down the line! Look at that! That is
You can't write this stuff.
Novak Djokovic has set a new world record. The return of Roger Federer.
He misses
It's
it!
Herkash! Herkash has got it! Come on, son! He's gone forehand. He's a winner! Good! Rublev wins it!
Ole, ole, ole.
Stick to your Russian flag. It's wide!
It's wide!
Sevenos wins it! Aslan hitting it so hard, he's in! It's there! He's got the first set! Come on!
What a volley! What a volley from Tsitsipas! No, it's a double fault! I've jinxed it! I knew it was going to happen! Vamos, he saved it!
They're talking about Gail Falkenberg. Favourable treatment here for Rafa.
We're back. What have I missed? What have I missed? God, could you imagine him at my house? he'd be slaughtering us. So second set, after Swiatek's taken the first set, 6-4. Carries on where she left off before. 15 love up. Feels like she's just taking a little bit more control of this. Struggled on her service games in the first set, Swiatek. Lots of juices, lots of break points she had to hold on to. Let's see if it's a different story. Second set as Azarenka changes direction beautifully on the backhand, hits it down the line. Swiatek wasn't expecting it. 15-all. Really fine margins here. Really fine margins. Anyone got any stats on the points? How many points they've both played? That would be very interesting to see. Both won. $30-15. And listen, for our Polish fans, I'm going to stop calling her whatever I'm calling her. If I'm doing it wrong, I will call her Iga. Is that okay? Give us a thumbs up or something in the comments to say if that's okay. I'm listening. Trying to do the best for you. 30-15. Iga serving. Azarenka right on the baseline. very aggressive, comes in, backhand return, pulls Iga right out wide, does the trick, 30-all. 30-all. It's amazing how many recreational players don't really realise that on a second serve they could be stepping in to return it. We literally have to teach them this. Iga hits it in the nets. Mart, sound advice. She's eager for the rest of this match from me. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't they just? She's struggling to win the second serve points. Forehand of Azarenka goes a bit wide. She knows that was a point gone. This is an amazing number of break points that that Iga's had against her, and also that Iga has managed to hold. Deuce, beginning of the second set. Iga waiting to serve. Looked like it was a bit wide, or was it in? It's hard to see. Umpire's coming down to check for a mark. Yeah, calling it out. Second serve to the Azarenka backhand. Azarenka taking control on the forehand, comes to the net. Beautiful volley. Beautiful volley. Hits it wide to the Iga. I almost said the wrong word there. Hits it wide to the Iga backhand. And as Iga's moving over there, sliding to try and get it, Azarenka has ghosted in. Beautiful soft hands at the net. Controls the volley. Doesn't have to put a lot of power on it. Lets the power of the Iga shot bounce off the racket, redirect it to the other side of the court. And it's tricky for an opponent at the other end to know if their opponent's at the baseline or coming in, or what should they do, because whatever they're doing, seems to meet with a great response from the opponent. Coming to the net, great tactic. Azarenka, who was advantage up, returning a second serve, tried to change the direction down the line, too aggressive, hits it out. Didn't need to be that aggressive. Play a slightly higher percentage point. Get it a foot inside the line. Iga will have to move for it. You can sneak in. Iga serving Deuce. First game, second set. Serves to the Azarenka forehand. Azarenka trying to get her feet right to give her a bit of space. Gets enough space. And Iga's berating herself a little bit that she's missing the chances. So it feels like a really tough match here for Iga. She's up against Azarenka and herself to a degree. Advantage Azarenka. Break point. That's first serve. So it's got another first serve again, but it's still Azarenka's advantage. To the Azarenka forehand. To the Azarenka forehand. SWIATEK in the net.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Oh, so it's been a decent quality match, but nothing that's really set the pulse racing. It's been quality tennis, but Nothing that's quite sparked things into life. And the umpire's now telling the people to close the doors and stop people coming in and out, because Azarenka is ready to serve. And we got people just kind of wandering around really slowly. There's a guy limping down the stairs, so clearly taking his time a little bit. And if I was him, I would just take a seat wherever he is, find his proper seat a little bit later. Stop disturbing the show. The show must go on. The first match of the first set, the first game of the first match, first game of the first set was a bit like this. Thank you, Joseph. Can we get to 100? Can we get to 100? I would love that. Show me some love. I'll call her Iga. Oh, beautiful. Now that was nice. That was nice. Forehand down the line. Forehand down the line from Iga. Makes it love 15. It's a match of broken serves today. Love 15. Serves out wide. Tries to get Iga off the court. A little bit wide. And now we've got a bit of the arm movement from Azarenka. Why? And don't want to see that. Concentrate. Focus. Doing great so far. Serves to the Iga backhand. Now the Iga forehand. The Bucky whip forehand. Hits a little bit long. And it's 15 all. 15 all. Azarenka was 3-love up in the first set, and Iga overhauled her. Can she take a 2-love lead in the second set? Can she get a 2-love lead? Moving Iga from side to side. Great defense from Iga. Beautiful movement. She's just such a beautifully balanced athlete, Iga. Beautifully balanced, gets the right balance with the bend of the knees, the sliding. Azarenka's a little bit taller, a little bit harder to move, a little bit older, and but it's a really interesting matchup. You've got the experience and court craft of Azarenka, and you've got the youthful lack of fear from Iga. Great matchup. 15-30, Azarenka. Backhand return from Iga. A little bit of a squash shot return. Moon ball from Azarenka to keep in the point. Cross court from Azarenka. Met by a down the line forehand from Iga. And it's 15-40, so it's break points here for Iga. Can Azarenka take this point by point, get back into it? Or is the tide starting to turn really in Iga's favour? Because 15-40, that's a bit of a statement, that is. What have we got? What have we got? $15-40. Break points. Azarenka to serve. Out wide. Forehand to forehand. Forehand to mid-court. Backhand from Iga in the net. Azarenka fist pumps to herself, smacks her thigh with a racket, pumps herself up, gets the feet moving, trying to keep the adrenaline there for the next point. First break point saved. Second break point needs to save now. 30-40 Azarenka. Now, I missed that because my phone rang and took my stream off, but Azarenka got broken. Azarenka got broken. Had a Rafael Nadal moment there. A little bit of cramp in the leg. Had to stand up. 6-4 first set to SWIATEK. Iga. One game all. Iga serving. Forehand return from Azarenka. Forehand in the net from Iga. Love 15. So real front foot play from Azarenka, taking the game to the world number one and doing okay. She's literally only a couple of points away from having taken that first set herself. Has anyone got the points tally? How many points Iga's won? How many Azarenka's won? As Iga hits an inside-out forehand from mid-court, as Azarenka's going the other way. You are welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, absolutely. Makes it really interesting, doesn't it? Thank you for the insights. Thanks, Bronco. So good serve from Iga, but Azarenka's return pushed her back, hits it out. Azarenka's return pushed her back, and Iga hit it out. It's now 15-30. 15-30. Hard one to call this. How come I always get the hard ones to call? Iga serving 15-30 to the Azarenka forehand, who overcooks it, hits it too long. Fist to her mouth, clearly frustrated. She knows these are small margins. She knows that get that in, she's in the point. Not missing by miles and miles. Very small margins. Let's first serve. Let first serve. 30 all. Iga bats away a ball. She's got the ball of choice now. That's the ball she wants. 30 all. Serves to the Azarenka backhand. Backhand to backhand trading, but doesn't get that far because Azarenka's backhand goes wide, making it 40-30 to Iga. God. Joseph, thank you. It's pretty close, isn't it? Pretty close. Iga serving 40-30. Serves out wide. Azarenka can't get to it. Iga takes the game 2-1 up. Yeah, so I think it's very interesting. When you look at the world number one, ATP world number one, year-end number one, pretty consistently they're winning 90% of their matches over a year. In terms of points, they win about 55% of their points over the year. And you'll find that a lot of matches are actually really close in terms of points, but the scoring system is brutal. So despite all those points that Vika's won, she's one set to love down. But you only have to win just over half the points. Obviously, it's some points feel that they're more important than others, but if you can win just over half the points, you'll do really well at tennis. Right, I was struggling pronouncing Iga's surname. Am I pronouncing her first name right? Am I saying Iga correctly? Am I saying Iga correctly? I hope so. Got loads. It looks like we got loads of Polish listeners today. Polish listeners. If you're from Poland or if you're a Polish listener, please put in the chat where you're from so we can see where you're all from. It'd be lovely to know where you're all from. Where are we at? We're at 84 likes. 84 likes. So close to 100. Can we hit 100? Can we get to 100? Thank you for the cheerleading, Gary. I'm trying to get some more likes. That is lovely. Thank you so much. I'm a big Sakkari fan, so I'm hoping that all her off-season work translates into a bit of success on the court today against Coco. I think it's probably time. There's another delays in sitting down. It's clearly rankling with Azarenka, who's managing herself as best she can. But listen, if you've come in and you're not at your seat, there's loads of empty seats. Just sit down wherever and move a bit later. Azarenka's first serve in the net. 2-1 down in this second set. Second serve. Serves to the body. Backhand. Forehand from Azarenka. Bit of a moon ball. Gives chance to Iga to step in a little bit. Take the ball high. Loads of net clearance and whack it to the forehand corner. Love 15. Love 15. What predictions have we got? Iga is eager. Iga is eager. Well, you never know. You never know. It's a tough crowd sometimes. Michael, welcome. Where in Poland are you from? Let us know where in Poland you're from. Into the net from Azarenka. Love 15. Second serve. To the Iga forehand, which goes in the nets. My family are originally from Poland. I think if you go back to my grandparents, they're originally from Poland. And my wife's into Ancestry.com and trying to trace our family back then. We hope to visit next year and see where all my family came from. Anyway, 15-all. Azarenka serves out wide. Iga returns on the forehand. Azarenka hits the line, slices the backhand. Iga hits the forehand as she comes in. So she came in, hit the net, gave Azarenka a lot of time, but Azarenka couldn't take advantage, tried to pass her, went wide on the backhand side, and it's 15-30. A match of broken service games and break points saved. Azarenka tries to serve out wide in the net. Iga will step in a little bit. Try to get the job done here. Azarenka serves out wide again. Backhand to backhand, cross court. Slice from Azarenka. Iga comes in. Backhand approach. Azarenka tries to lob her. And it looked like a pretty good lob. Iga was moving backpedaling, trying to get some power on the smash, but the direction of the smash was enough. Too wide for Azarenka to get to. And that's a lesson on smashing as well. Too often when it comes to a smash, we want to give it full power. I don't think you need to give it full power. If you're mid-quarter at the net and you're doing a smash, you're taking away the opponent's time. You just need to be getting it in away from the opponent. You'll be doing well. Anyway, 15-40, break points. Azarenka under pressure here because this will give Iga a 3-1 lead. And she's already got the first set in the bag. And I think Azarenka find it very difficult to come back from that. Serves to the forehand. Iga almost falls over trying to get that forehand. Almost falls over trying to move out the way of the forehand. (3-1). I think that this, if I was putting money on this, I'd be putting my money on Iga. So, Radom, I'm going to have to look that up. Gdynia, I'm going to look that up as well. Radom and Gdynia, I probably pronounced them wrong. I'm going to have a look as well at those ones. Iga comes in mid-court, backhand, puts it away. The shots that were going long earlier in the match, the one she was overcooking, she's not overcooking now. 15 love up. Paul from London. Where in London? Whereabouts in London? In the nets. Adam. Good evening. Good evening, Australia. Got lots of listeners in Australia. Welcome, Australians. Iga has a second go or third go at this toss now. Is it second go? Second go at the toss. 15 love up. Azarenka aggressive on the backhand, but too close in. Hits the ball down in the net. 30 love to Iga. 30 love to Iga. Great serve to the body. Iga backhand down the line. Azarenka can't get it back over the net. And Iga has kind of wrestled control away from Azarenka, and where she was really struggling on her service games first set and beginning of the second set. This could be one for Josip. This could be one for Josip. Iga serves down the middle, a little bit long. Takes time to bounce the ball a couple of times, trying to get it right. Ready for her second serve, Iga. 40 love. Serves out wide. Azarenka chips it back. Iga. There you go. Game to love. Game to love. Get the champagne out. She is running away with this match, yeah? So, very close first set. Azarenka couldn't take the break point she needed to take. Iga's wrestled control of the second set. Azarenka's trying to keep control of her emotions, which were going a little bit awry at the end of the first set, as some spectator was faffing around trying to sit down and then getting on his phone. See some Polish comments here. I don't quite know what the Polish comments are, so don't want to highlight them in case it's offensive to anyone. So give us some English translation of those Polish comments so I know what you're saying. But it feels at this point already that we are at... I think we're at this business end. 97 likes. We are just a couple of way. Joseph, thanks for keeping us up to date on these likes. 96, 97 likes. Brilliant. Ealing, I know it well. I used to work there in the Broadway. I run a club in Hendon now, but I used to work in the Broadway. It was a menswear shop right across the road. Loved that place. Nice neck of the woods, Ealing. Thank you for the translation, Julia. Thank you for the translation. It's actually lovely that there's this kind of community within a Game to Love community of people supporting their players. So it's really nice to hear. I run a tennis coaches network, and I've got a Polish coach in there, Jarek Dabros. Probably going to tell me I'm saying his name wrong, but he is a huge fan of Iga and, of course, of Herkus as well. So really nice that he's got something to shout about these days. And in Iga, I think you've got a champion to be proud of. Forehand to forehand trading. Iga was really under the pressure there, almost doing the splits, but beautifully squash-shotting the shot back. Too far away for Azarenka. It feels like Azarenka's running out of a little bit of gas, while Iga's still got quite a full tank, right? That's how it feels. Drink with who, Michal? Drink with who? Backhand to backhand cross court. Azarenka goes down the line. Iga covers it, and movement's great. Slice from Azarenka. Drive from Azarenka down the line. And that was lovely. 1 minute she's driving the backhand cross court. Next minute she's slicing it backhand cross court. And then finally she drives it down the line cross court from Azarenka. Nothing but respect for that. Brilliant, brilliant play. And that's the sort of clip I might show one of our players as to how to add variety in your game and beat what you need to have in your locker to beat a player of the quality of Iga. Served out wide, 2 wide, 15 all, second serve. to the Iga backhand. And Azarenka makes a mistake on the baseline, hits the ball in the net. Trying to keep her emotions under control, but she's 15-30 down. You know, if this game gets away from her, she's 5-1 down in the second set with Iga serving to win the match. So a real crunch point and crunch game here. Not just Poland pal, we like her here as well. We like her here as well. In fact, I think Ben's got a poster of her in the Game to Love kitchen. He's a bit of a fan of hers, actually. Doesn't say it, but he is. $15.40, and this might as well be match point. This might as well be match point. If Iga breaks here, and I'd put my money on her to break here. I'm not advising you to put your money on her, but if I had a few pounds, I'd put it on her. Easy return from Iga. And then hits the forehand in the net, and she's angry with herself. She knows she just needed to get that in. She takes that game, but she hits a relatively easy shot into the net. And that was just, yeah. Iga slaps herself on the thigh, not happy with that, because she's got such high standards, right? Backhand return from Iga. And well, here we go. 5 games to 1. Could be an early finish for us. 2:15 here in the UK. And get a bit of lunch. I think that's a bit unfair. She's got a really nice variety on the backhand. She's playing the world number 1. I think she's given a pretty good game. The scoring system's a bit brutal. I think that's a bit of a harsh comment, Bruce. Iga serves. Azarenka backhand. It's a little... I don't even know how they do it. But however they do it, thank you. They're calling the Iga serve out. Bronco, I would agree with you. It's got a mojo back. It's clicking for a 15 love up, 5-1 up. 1 set to love up. Iga to the forehand corner for Azarenka, who looked like a relatively easy shot to get back, but just didn't really connect or do anything back with it. And yeah, it's now 30 love up. What's on the menu, Mark? What's for breakfast? Azarenka forehand puts Iga back on her heels. Iga's trying to regain her position, but heavy hitting from Azarenka isn't enough. And Iga guides a backhand down the line and is now 40 love up. It is.
Match point.
Iga serving, 40 love, serves wide. Azarenka tries to slice it back, didn't move her feet. Iga.
Iga, when I meet ya, I'ma beat ya, gonna beat ya, I'm Iga. Iga, gonna beat ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
So you want a sum up? I'll give you a little bit of a sum up. Let's see if I got it right. So Iga was really struggling on her service games first set, went 3-love down. Azarenka had about 10 or 11 break points in that first set, but Iga saved 8 of them. She couldn't quite take advantage. Iga came back, won the set. Let's take these off. Azarenka came back, won the set. Spectator wouldn't sit down properly at the end of the first set. It was a little bit distracting and threw Azarenka off a little bit. But Iga stepped up a gear second set, won her service games a lot more comfortably. And it was really nice to see at the end when they shook hands at the net. Azarenka was smiling, made nice comments to her, and it's nice to see the game played in that spirit. So, yeah, good match from both ladies. Not maybe riveting tennis, but you saw some quality stuff from both of them. And interesting to see the tactics of Iga going cross-court with the backhand all the time, and then down the line. Classic thing from the sort of Novak Djokovic playbook. And in a few years, it'll be the Iga playbook, because that's her sort of signature move. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Used to work at Heathrow Airports. Okay. Saw her at Heathrow Airport. 108. Lovely. Listen, thank you so much for the support. Doesn't cost a lot to do a little like, but it really helps the Game to Love team. And everyone likes to feel a bit loved, don't they? Everyone likes to feel a bit loved. Yeah, beautiful. Backhand down the line from her. Beautiful. Yeah, it took her a little while. Took Iga a little while to warm up. But once she warmed up, you know, quality rises to the top. You could see her frustrations with herself at time, but it's sort of allowable frustration, a little bit of negative self-talk, a little bit of frustration with herself, but no racket smashing, no screaming, no complaining, and she manages to keep herself under control. These are, you know, there's a lot at stake for these athletes, a lot of ranking points, money, prestige on the line, trying to keep themselves fit for these tournaments. So, yeah, they're allowed to get a little bit frustrated with themselves when they think they're off form. Okay. Good. Iga, yeah, she's going to beat you. I think we played that one, didn't we? I think we played that one. Yeah, there is, you know, there is some negative chat about Azarenka. I know a few years ago, who was she playing? I think it was Sloane Stephens at the US Open, and she took this time out and said it was because she was a bit anxious. She couldn't get her breathing. And I didn't really like that approach, but I've got a lot of respect for her as a player. And I like players to show their respect to each other when they're on the court. I think it's a wonderful game, and I like to see respect from the players. I don't like players disrespecting each other or the crowd or the etiquette or the rules of the game. Right. I think we are about done. I'd like to say thank you so much for taking the time out to join us. You could have joined someone else, but you spent your time with us, which was really lovely. Thank you so much. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to duck out, get myself a little bite to eat. And if you get a chance, if you want to like the video, it'd be great. And hopefully I'll see you all on a future stream. Bye, everyone. Bye.